being able to sort of see what matters and approach it in a smart way, I think, is what people should look for. And even though it is kind of a crowded field, and like I said, the quality of work varies, I do think that a lot of the work is good. But there definitely is like some junk and, clickbaity type stuff out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's important as well to be able to differentiate between like actively harmful misinformation and say someone going online and talking about their daughter marrying someone from MS-13 or making all kinds of outlandish claims about voting or whatever else, whatever else someone might do, I think it's important to differentiate that sometimes it's not that big of a deal and sometimes it is.
I don't know. Those both sound newsworthy.
It's important to be able to differentiate between, I don't know, say a drummer of a band you like that you met one time, telling Andy Ngo to be careful and avoid big red X's because he saw me wheeling in a baby grand piano to CPAC, and then the Secret Service starts grilling me and they show me the tweet, and I don't know how I found it in me, but just like ripped them apart and like got very angry at them.
Can we talk about that?
That kind of thing.
Can we talk about that? Can we? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're talking about. Well, I guess we'll leave our friend out of it. But somebody made a joke tweet about Jared hoisting a piano over a big red X at CPAC and tweeted at Andy Ngo to be careful of Jared and his piano, which is like literally describing a Looney Tunes scenario. And the Secret Service went to Jared's house.
I've heard Jared was also seen with buckets of paint painting tunnels in the sides of walls that people might run into thinking that it was a tunnel and then injure themselves. Very dangerous.
Well, they didn't end up going to my house. I've been like lightly swatted and stuff before, so cops have shown up at the house before. But what they did is I was like back in the press area and I was walking out to do an interview, and this like Secret Service guy grabbed me by the arm and he's like, "What's your intentions here?" And I was like, "Who are you?" And he explained he was Secret Service. I said, "My intention is to blog and go home, because that's my job today, is to walk around here, take note of some stuff, talk to some people, do some reporting, and go home. I don't make enough money doing this to like cause trouble." And he was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, whatever." And then I'm in the big hallway next to the auditorium at CPAC, where they set up all the like radio shows and podcasts and stuff. It's just like a media row. You can go there and run into like the big, Sebastian Gorkas and Tom Fitton of Judicial Watch and, bump elbows with them. And, for me, I would go in and just try to like cram a couple questions in. And then they stop me there and they start making this big scene and like surround me, like partially with, there's probably like 3 or 4 officers now. And they're like grilling me again, telling me like, Are you trying to cause problems here, whatever? And I can't figure out what the fuck they're talking about. Like I am walking around with a camera and a little like tape recorder, and I can't possibly like figure out what they think it is. And then they show me the tweet. And that is when I just like kind of lose it for a minute. And I also just kind of assumed that it was like Andy Ngo who like told CPAC security, like, "This Antifa agitator has hoisted a piano above the ballroom in CPAC and my life is in danger." It was just so common. Like I asked the guys, I was like, "Is this what you do like all day? Is this what you do with your time?"
Yeah.
That's so
Do you
funny.
think I've actually strung up a piano above this event with malicious intent?
I think I asked them something like that too. Yeah. I was like, "A piano? You think I brought a piano here and it's just dangling somewhere?" Like,
oh my God, that's so funny.